We are in Berlin, and I'm about to demonstrate the demon skills I have in zombie extermination on Mauer de Toten.
Who is that?
Oh! Damn, she fit. Yeah! First off, I'm going to give a bit of background lore on the whole situation. It's a bit confusing, so I'll go slow. We're in Berlin to kill zombies. Moving on. Helicopter drops us on the roof, and straight away I'm seeing multiple guys in the helicopter that could easily get off and help me, but instead I guess the higher-ups decide one person should be able to do the job of a whole team of dudes. And the helicopter disappears. They got the hell out of there real quick, which is reassuring me that I'm even capable for whatever it is I have to do. Anyway, I'm pretty insane and murder many zombies that like to wait a couple of minutes before they start attacking, and attack in increasingly difficult waves, which is very considerate, so I can get better weapons and gear to better murder them. In theory, they could just attack all at once and I would stand no chance at all, but I guess they're just like that. They're just good guys. I progressed down a zipline that I used fake money for and stole some change from a vending machine. I used more fake money for gates, which makes me think, why in the hell are all the gates closed? One reason is that everything is shut to stop the zombies. However, it clearly didn't fucking work, because they're all still getting everywhere anyway, aren't they? Which just slows me down now, because I have to spend time opening everything up. The other thing is, nobody is going to stop in the middle of a zombie apocalypse to close a gate. Look at World War Z, for example. Ain't none of these muffin heads stopping to close nothing. Storm from X-Men is a part of this now, but she sucks ass and gets chopped up by my M16. She's so generous and actually gives me something I need when I murder her in the street. How great that even though they are trying to kill me, they still give me shit to progress and kill them better later. Makes perfect sense. I venture down into the railway where a train is still going. It's on fire and burning everybody, but it's still moving. How? How is it moving? Who's driving the train? Have they not been turned yet? And they decided that their dying responsibility is to get everyone to work on time? They can't even do that in real life. Why is he choosing now of all times to do his job better? If anything, he's making it worse, because these Muppets are jumping off of his train into the station to try and kill me now, making my life harder. This idiot, man, just crash the train or something and do us all a favour. I flip an oddly suspicious lever which fails to turn the power on, opening a hatch to deposit some batteries. Now, this is odd because why aren't the batteries in there? Who in their right mind would take batteries in a train station when they're fleeing the city? It's not like they're double A's, man. You can't just put that shit in your TV remote. Like, why are you people like this? Electro from Spider-Man is here too. Now, this one I believe because he's just a petty bitch. But again, in his dying breaths, he too gives me batteries, which also makes sense. Because I'm pretty sure he's like sexually attracted to having sex with batteries or something. Like a fetish. Something along those lines. I turn the power on, which miraculously still works. Go up a zipline that's conveniently placed. Stop a ritual. And turn on a funky machine with a glory hole in the middle of it. I think it's one of those machines that collects sperm or something. I don't know. I use the machine to get an ammo mod called Brain Rot, which seems just so helpful to use on the already rotting brains of the zombies. But each to their own, I guess. I don't know. I use my newly acquired ammo mod to turn a zombie in a hotel room numbered 305, and it kicks a door down for me, thus proving that their brains are not actually rotting. I steal some hands from a corpse, and that's that. I dig around in the dirt and surprise, surprise, a microwave dish comes out. Typical hole-digging treasure. A microwave dish. I kill some more bastards and use the sperm collector on my dick, weapon, and now it's colourful and kills quicker and makes funny sounds. Haha, pew pew. A metal zombie comes from the sky and tries to burn me for my sins, but his head isn't bulletproof enough for my now skull splitter. Haha, gun go brrrr. He also gives me a battery because reasons. I put said battery and hands onto a robot and it comes alive for the boys. Klaus busts a nut on a locker and it opens. Magical stuff here, guys. Revealing a black light. Cool, now I can see all the cum and shit in the bathrooms. I scanned 3 locations around the map for a secret code. 1 in the sewing room, 1 in a sewer drain with a ladder, and 1 in a shop front. I do this because I've never done this before, and I was drawn to these 3 locations by either pure luck or I felt it in my balls. Just perfectly normal stuff. Never done it before. I used the code on the safe in the hotel room where the hands were, and it opens, giving me an even more pew-pew gun than the last. A zombie drops an upgrade for the gun, so shout out to that zombie for switching teams in the end there. I use the newly acquired beam cannon to shoot a cell tower that falls over and gives me a thing. I shoot a box in the subway that gives me a thing as well. And finally, I shoot some radios that give me another different kind of thing, all of which are definitely useful to my situation. I summon Klaus to break a brick wall, and then I melt the metal wall underneath with the fiery cum gun. A bitch says some stuff I don't care about, and I murder some more walkers for fake money. I buy a drink from a vending machine that makes me stronger, which is odd that they have this available in the first place, but I mean, I won't complain. I shoot some Allah Akbar zombies, and some shields go down on 2 machines in the funky room. I take 3 canisters from the machine and place them in equally funky sci-fi boxes that are out of place and seem to have no real function other than for the canisters. Which begs the question, why on earth are they anywhere but in the room with the canisters? If they can't be used by anything else except the canisters, it just seems like a whole lot of effort for the guys working in the secret room if they have to go out on the street every time they want to use the box or the canister. It also doesn't seem very secret if they're just sitting in the street where people are. Anyway, I then use a sucky smaller sci-fi box to capture the 3 souls of 3 Sparkies in proximity to the larger sci-fi box. And it turns purple because it's science and chemical reactions and all that great stuff. I do the same for all the boxes. I then carry these bastards back to the disco room and put them on the stand. Some guy called Dr. Peck breaks his neck sucking himself off, and another woman doctor breaks her finger flicking her own bean. Looks like some kind of whose brain is bigger pissing contest, so that's exciting. I call Klaus from my class and he murders some more undead and then steps into a workstation thing and upgrades himself. So now he has a pew-pew gun too. Klaus goes to recharge, and then I call him in again, flip another lever, and tell Klaus to kill himself in front of the train, because why not? Well, he stops the train, because he's bloody Superman. And on the train are a special keycard to accessing satellites around the world, obviously, and a nuclear bomb housing device. Just on the train. On a public train. Anyone can get on this train. And they are going to keep a nuclear... Why do I care? I put bomb device in party room and access a computer until it says some shit about a satellite. Activate a satellite, which any civilian could have done if they just robbed my man's keycard. The satellite shoots down a beam of light and spawns enemies of the state, and I murder them. One of the monsters drops the time stone. I Minecraft crafting bench that bitch and place it on a zipline atop Korbor building. I do the same with another glowing rock and place it on the same zipline, except across from the Korbor building. They fly into each other and somehow the device went up a zipline against gravity, and now we have cleansed Uranus. I place Uranus in bomb container in secret room, but the doctors aren't happy because there's not enough or something, so I basically do that entire process again just to satisfy them. I place second rock in container, and now a light show starts, and a thick anime girl comes out of a portal. She gives a speech about her fetishes of ruling the world or something, and I use my pew-pew pistol, which is literally cracked a Fortnite my guy, and I defeat her. She complains it's not possible. Stupid nerd. I get in a quick teabag and we capture her in the bondage sex rig. Klaus offers his life for Pakistan and carries the bomb into the portal of the Dark Ether. What a hero. He regrets his decision, but well, such is life. So apparently we did all that to save some guy, a pilot or something, but I didn't know that, so I guess that's a plus. Except Fat Clown in another helicopter is shooting us. This is where it all falls apart. My guy's head is literally not even behind cover. How is he still alive right now? He must be a pretty shit soldier to leave his dense noggin out in the wind like that when it could easily just get blown off. Well, we make it to the roof miraculously. I don't know why my guy doesn't just shoot the helicopter with the insane weapon we got. Instead, he uses his shitty little rifle. Just because. We jumped through a portal to see 11 from Stranger Things. And the buffest dog I have ever seen. Look at that thing. It never skips arm day, that's for sure. Look at those triceps. Also, why is it here? Is it like a support dog for 11? What purpose does it have in this situation? Top 10 questions science still can't answer. A guy is watching them on a camera. He writes some stuff down about 11 getting stronger, and that's the end of my gangster mission in Berlin. Very